Did I make the cut? Am I going to be on TV?
Oh, we're not going to use the
no
footage.
promises. Is this one of those things where you're just doing it to make me feel good?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to stroke your talent's ego a little bit, and this is one of those cases. Okay. Go ahead and do a mic check for me.
Testing, testing.
And we are rolling. So just introduce kind of what you're going to be talking about today to this camera.
So this is kind of my solar setup so far. After we started making this DVD, I just got really interested in myself, seeing how I could use solar power to charge my radios, my cell phone, my iPad. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through the setup that I've put together. We first started filming this about a month ago, and I had zero experience with this. I had a ham radio, and that was about it. So I did a lot of reading and a lot of YouTube watching, just trying to figure out how I could connect a battery to as many outlets as possible to charge as many devices as possible. From the battery to the switch, I have a fuse, and that's just making sure that I don't put in too much power to my devices to burn anything. From the charge controller, I also have the option to charge something on the load, and right now it's set up to a barrel connector, a male end, which I can hook up to my ham radio port or anything else that has a female end to that. Another thing that I really like about this setup is I can actually use a computer charger, which I have right here. Just connect that right here, and you're going to see the power on the voltage go up. Okay, so it's a 14 volt charger that's now going to be charging the battery, and the charge controller is going to make sure that the battery doesn't go above what it should be. It'll stop charging it after that. So I got an LED light that I can hook up to the load, just plug that in, and then it's a non-permanent source of light that I can unplug or plug in just whenever I need to, something that I keep in with the rest of my cables in case I'm having to use this in the dark. Do I get a script written out too that I can?
He wants me to hold the eye.
And I'd like to take 16 takes of it.
Where'd you pick up this guy?
You're the best. You really are the best.
So making this DVD with solar energy and communications has been a great learning experience for me. It's also been a lot of fun. I went from absolutely zero experience in this area to now being able to create a small prototype of basically a solar generator. And eventually I'm going to boost it up a level. I'm going to get a larger battery, a larger housing, so that I can maintain more devices for a longer period of time. Yeah.
Cool. That was good.
What do you think?
Successful. So he did all right for his first time, you know, some stuttering and
One take, Andrew.
So we're just talking about how low a 12 volt battery should go, and how if you take it, you know, lower than it should go too frequently, it's going to lower the lifespan of the battery. The same is true for overcharging it, which is why we have solar charge controllers. Right now I have this plugged into the wall, but whether it's solar power or whether it's AC to DC power, this is going to cut off the battery once it's reached that top. So it will, even though it's still plugged in, it's no longer going to be receiving a charge from the wall.